What's going on, guys? It's LEGacybrixstudiOs, bringing you your second Star Wars Battlefront update. Today we will figure out if there will be sequels to DICE's new game, and will Battlefront cover only the Star Wars films? Also, what about some aspects of the campaign? Will it be like the previous Battlefront's campaign? Let's get started. 3 days ago, IGN posted an article concerning DICE's new Battlefront. In my last update, I went over a portion of that same article, but neglected to see the rest. In their interview with Frank Gabot, IGN reported him saying, quote, "But they're not just going to ape what we've seen in the past." Gabot continued, "They're going to bring their own sensibilities and design ideas. We want to innovate. We want to try new things." You guys had a blog on your site that said, "Hey, what would you like to see in Battlefront?" There's a lot of stuff in there that we're planning on doing. There's a lot of new stuff that we're looking at too. From our perspective, is capturing that epic Star Wars all-out huge scale. That's what we'll go after. The first part of this deals with not doing the same things as Battlefield once again, but he continues on to say how they will bring new ideas to the table, such as maybe ground to space combat, which is pretty much an entirely unexplored concept, other than what Free Radical is doing with Battlefront 3. Another important thing he points out is that they are listening to what the fans want the game to have. This is huge, since it means we are pretty much getting what we have always wanted from the Battlefront series, since they are listening to us. He also talks about epic scaled battles. So he is telling us we will see basically what every Star Wars fan could want in a game with all-out war when playing. The answer is yes, and I cannot even describe the potential this game could have. But it gets better. When asked about if the new game will include content from the new Star Wars films, like Episode 7, Gabot replied, quote, "We signed a long-term deal so that we would really invest. This isn't just a one-off. We want to create experiences that operate in the Star Wars universe, not just mimicking the movies. I'll be complimenting the movies the way that the Batman games have done. It's in the world of the DC Comics, the world of Batman, but it's not a literal playback of the film." That's our first assumption. The second assumption is that we think we can tell Star Wars stories in multiple genres. We're going to look at multiple genres in multiple ways, to tell stories from a character point of view, from an epic all-around vehicle war point of view. It's a very versatile place to go. It's a very versatile place to design games. We're going to do it over the long term. You're going to see lots of different experiences from us. In saying that they really want to invest, and that this isn't a one-off, means we will definitely be seeing more than one Battlefront game. I know some people, such as myself, were hoping that this would be a reality, and now it has been confirmed before the first game has even come out. EA and DICE have very big plans for this game franchise. Since he also talks about creating experiences from multiple Star Wars genres, could he be talking about putting things we have seen in the Old Republic, Clone Wars TV show, and events from after Episode 6? That's what he makes it sound like. This additionally adds to my theory that the release date will be April to July 2015, since we may see some content from Episode 7 in the new Battlefront. Gabot also may have been hinting at the campaign. Could this possibly mean it won't be what we have seen in the campaigns of Battlefront 1 and 2, just a rendition of the films? The answer seems to be a yes. We will be seeing more content than just the films, in maybe a different way, a way that spells all-out war to Frank Gabot. I'm afraid that's all the Battlefront news we have for today. Okay, so what do we know? Today we learned first that by listening to the fans, DICE is creating a Star Wars Battlefront with epic scaled battles and warfare. Second, we learned that DICE's Battlefront will have sequels and not just be a standalone game. Third, we discovered that the game will cover other genres of the Star Wars universe other than the films. And lastly, we know Battlefront will not have the same Star Wars movie timeline campaign. So guys, thanks for watching. Please leave a comment and tell me what I could do to improve my videos, and tell me what you want from this new game. Also hit the subscribe button, that way you always get the latest Star Wars Battlefront coverage. I'll see you next time guys for more Battlefront updates. Bye bye.